morning, everyone. We're the researchers of Blind Chest Trap Sensor. Project leader is Abkina, and the co-researchers is Tumaging, Gagnan, Hapos, and Meneses. The introduction and background of the study. So the purpose of this one is to develop a more usable tool for blind people. Second is it improves the navigation of objects. Third is it is capable for guiding blind people. Then lastly, it is more usable compared to blind stick.
For the statement of the problem, this design emphasizes the blind chest strap sensor is capable for guiding blind and elderly people. For the development of this design, the researchers addressed the following questions. First is, what design parameters should the researchers consider to develop a blind chest strap sensor? Second, what development and implementation strategy should the researchers adopt to be utilized to ensure that the blind chest strap sensor will work? And last, the third one is, what evaluation parameters should the researchers assess in order to measure the performance and acceptability of blind chest strap sensor? The objectives of the study. The researchers also want to create a more useful tool that could improve the navigation of objects for blind people. Here are the specific objectives of the study. First, to design a more usable and effective blind chest strap sensor. Second, to develop a blind chest strap sensor with the necessary materials to live in a safer and responsive environment. Third, to evaluate a blind chest strap sensor in terms of its capability, safety, and efficiency. The significance of the study. This study develops a blind chest strap sensor to improve the safety of the blind people when they walk in homes and in streets. It is also applicable to elderly people who have difficulty of vision and to people who lost their vision due to accidents.
Conceptual framework. In the input category, the researchers put the baseline research. Second is the information or interviews coming from blind people. In the process category, the researchers put the system design. Second is development, and lastly is implementation. All these processes result the output, which is the blind chest strap sensor. Scope and limitations. The focus of this blind chest strap sensor is only to detect close objects. If the blind person is walking near the walls or in any close objects, the ultrasonic sensor will automatically detect and the DC buzzer will make a sound to inform the blind person.
So in our next topic is review of related literature. So the first one is design and implementation of a white cane based on a vibration distance sensing technique for blind people. So in this work, the sensing method is based on a relation distance or vibration. The closer the object, the faster its vibration magnitude. Then the next one is blind belt using ultrasonic sensor. So in this project, it uses 3 ultrasonic sensors attached to the front, left, and right areas of the belt. So whenever the object is detected near any of these areas, the buzzer will be ringing.
And this is the design that we use in our blind chest strap sensor. The next is the exploded view. This is the exploded view of our blind chest strap sensor.
Conceptual design of the blind chest strap divided into 3 main stages. First is the measuring stage. In this prototype, researchers use HC-SR04, a low-cost ultrasonic distance sensor for obstacle avoidance for navigation. Second is the reading stage, where the researchers decided to use microcontroller or Arduino Uno. The main function of Arduino Uno for the prototype is for reading inputs. Third is the signaling stage, where piezo buzzer is located, acts as an actuator and a part of the device for generating basic beeps and tones.
Implementation. For implementing the design, the first step is to put 9-volt battery on the battery connector. Second is to turn on the switch. Third is to check the ultrasonic sensor's functionality by placing a hand in front of the sensor. Then fourth is to wear blind chest strap sensor. After wearing and checking the blind chest strap sensor, the blind person can now start to walk.
Evaluation. For the evaluation, the researcher will base the efficiency by the number of trials and will be rated using Likert scale. The testing will be conducted by the measuring the levels of the sound of the buzzer and the distance of the object. If the sensor starts to detect an object on a specific distance, the buzzer will beep very slow. And if the blind person is moving closer to the object, the sound of the buzzer will beep rapidly.